It seemed so final at first. Gone. Gone, and I'll never get to see them again. Well, at least that's what I thought. After the funeral and everything, I had to go to the house and sort everything out. It's a job I'd sort of been putting off for as long as I could. I mean, I knew there wasn't going to be anything I wanted. Like, we weren't even that close. But Mikey, gone. I mean, we've not talked much since Mum and Dad died in a car crash. I mean, that was over 2 decades ago now. I was parked on the drive. I just paused, just sitting there, looking at this house that used to be our family home for like the 5 of us. I was always jealous of the twins. I always wanted a twin of my own. I stepped out the car and found myself walking towards the house. I mean, I'd taken these steps thousands of times. And it was the same old wooden door, same key in my hand. Nothing had changed. I managed to sort of pass the threshold and I just felt like nostalgic and sad. I was just standing alone in the kitchen. So I thought I'd best start with the bedrooms first. So I walked down the corridor and I glanced at the mirror and I was too petrified to scream, but she was there. This young girl with blonde hair, and she was wearing this red spotted dress and these white socks. And she was looking at me, eyes wide open at me, fluttering her eyelashes like she was ready to play. It was my twin, Evie. But no, that can't be, because she doesn't exist, because I didn't have a twin. I was jealous of my brothers, the boys, that they did. The boys. I mean, Danny, he died in the car crash with Mum and Dad, and now Mikey's gone, so there's just me, and I'm just stood here in the house, and I don't know what to do, because I'm never going to see them again, and I can't cope with that. So I just closed my eyes as tightly as I could. Eventually, tentatively, I opened my eyes and glanced across to the mirror, and Evie had gone. I went up to the landing and I saw this cupboard. It sort of drew me to it. And inside there was these box of photos, loads of them. There was loads of me and Mikey. I was just sort of reliving my life through these photos over and over again, and sort of just hungry for my past, my life. So there's me and Mikey, and there's fun times with my Nana and Grandad, playing in the garden, birthdays, holidays, sports days. And I just stood there on the landing, reliving those moments again and again. And then there was this one picture. It was almost like hiding underneath the rest, underneath this like pile of school mugshots. And there was this photo of the 5 of us. Mum, Dad, me, Mikey, and Evie. But how could there be? And where had Danny gone? And then I remembered there never was a Danny. It was Evie who died in the car crash. And I'd swapped her for Danny. I swapped her and I ran down the stairs and said, Evie, I'm so sorry! And just as I turned, I saw them in the corner of my eye. And they smiled and waved. Mum, Dad, Mikey, and my Evie.